So now you're up here in Boston.
The enemy has released the pigeon.
Basically speaking at various engagements.
That's right. I do so many rallies, it's really unbelievable. I mean, they say, I don't know who these people are, but they say Boston is very liberal. I don't think so, okay? I'm going to take Massachusetts so hard. I'm going to win it so hard, it's going to be a red state. It's going to look like it did during the Revolutionary War. It's going to be great.
Has Massachusetts ever been a red state?
It was when there was blood all over the ground. I can promise you
The
that.
Revolutionary War, that was with Britain, right?
Yes. Yeah, do we have to talk about the founding of this country?
Don't get into that to me because I don't know a lot about it. I didn't go. History's bad with me. So.
I can promise you it would be a much shorter war if I was the general of that war. I can promise you that. This loser 8-year war, I would have done it in one day.
One day.
One day.
What would you have done?
Because we lost the Battle of Bunker Hill. I would have won Bunker Hill, and those stupid redcoats would have gone back to England crying and holding their pussies. It would have been very sad.
Now, speaking of holding pussies, you have been under fire recently about grabbing pussies in locker room talk.
Yeah, locker room talk. We're gonna make it great again. I can promise you that. And I know that the gamer community has my back on that because people have great words when they play games online, and I think everybody can understand.
You definitely have the gaming community on that one, bringing locker talk back.
Yeah,
it's definitely under fire.
When
for sure.
was locker room talk?
I mean, it hasn't been great for a very long time. I would say the moment that Billie Jean King put more women in sports, it wasn't great anymore. So somewhere around the 1960s.
Okay, and so how do we go about making locker room talk great?
Well, I think the first thing we have to do is get rid of the WNBA and then all the other women's sports. And then I think it's a clean sweep.
So like the women's national soccer team go away?
Gotta go.
Even though they just won the World Cup.
Yeah, I mean, that's the loser cup. No one cares.
Pigeon.
How many people were watching? Very sad, very low rating.
I mean, the women's Olympics team wins probably more medals than the men's team.
I think it was much more fun when they were all cheerleaders and nurses, okay?
Okay.
I mean, the reason that we won World War II is because we had so many great nurses, okay? Vietnam would have been much faster if we had more nurses.
Would we have won Vietnam if you were president?
That would have been, I mean, what was that, Gulf of whatever it was?
Mexico?
The Gulf of Tonkin, that would have been it. That'd be called the Gulf of Trump, okay? And I'd have 1 million casinos in that, okay?
Okay. And so, just kind of as we push forward.
It sounded like you were going to say push forward.
I was going to say push forward, but just as we push forward towards the election, how are you really getting ready and preparing for the election in November?
I do so many rallies a day, and stupid crooked Hillary Clinton. All she's doing is going to Adele concerts, which, by the way, she has a lot in common. They're both loser women who've made millions of dollars talking shit about men. It's very sad. It's very, very sad.
So
it's not wrong. It's not wrong.
Hillary, you've put her under fire quite often.
I mean, she puts herself under fire. She's a very nasty woman.
Now, you keep saying that she's a very nasty woman. Now, do you have any examples as to why she's a nasty woman?
I mean, okay, she murdered Vince Foster for one. Okay, she's a murderer.
You're on fire?
I'm on fire. Why am I on fire?
You want to hold circle down. There you go.
And
that's the stop, drop, and roll, man.
That's the drop, and roll.
Yeah.
Well, more of just a drop.
I can promise you this, Hillary Clinton doesn't know how to just drop, and roll. I can promise you that.
Oh, okay. And so...
She's a murderer. And her husband is a terrible, I mean, he's a friend of mine, we play golf together, but he's not a good guy. The things that guy has done, and she can't control him, okay? She can't control him. He's going to be in the White House holding orgies, and it's going to be very, very sad.
Do you think you could take Hillary in a golf tournament?
100%. I'm a natural putter. I don't have a handicap.
You have no handicap
No,
at
I never
all.
play with handicap people. I don't like it, but I like using the capper crapper. I love the capper crapper.
The capper crapper, yeah.
Once Kim Jong-un, he shot a 16 or an 18? Shot an 18. It was perfect. Hole in ones the entire time. Do you think you could beat him?
I mean, it was obviously rigged. It's an obviously
rigged match.
But I do think people give him too hard of a time. I mean, I think he's good at controlling his people, and you have to give him credit for that. And he loves musicals.
Really? I didn't know that about Kim Jong-un.
He does. He loves musicals.
He's a big musical guy.
You love musicals?
I also love, mostly the golden age of musical theater.
Okay.
Carousel, Oklahoma.
Oklahoma?
I have a question for you.
Do you have a favorite song from Oklahoma?
I love that opening song. It's a great opening number.
Could you sing it for me?
There's a bright golden haze on the meadow. There's a bright golden haze on the meadow. The corn is as high. You shot me in the eye! I hate these fuckers.